Hi, I'm Alistair, that's Jonathan, this is the new BMW M2, that is the Kia EV6 GT, and this is Edmunds U-Drags. Let's get on with it.
Well, welcome back. Today we have a 2023 Kia EV6 GT with 576 horsepower and 545 pound-feet of torque, going up against a 2023 BMW M2 that weighs about 1,000 pounds less with 453 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque. These two are going head-to-head on our Edmunds U-Drag track, which starts with a quarter-mile drag, then they hit the brakes, do a 180, and power back to start-finish. At the end of the first run, we'll swap drivers and lanes and do it again. Are you feeling generous? Maybe a little like and subscribe action, huh? Oh, and do you want a cash offer for your car? Then head over to edmunds.com/sellmycar.
So, launch sequence for the new M2. Well, we've set up the M2 mode to give me the optimized options. So engine's in Sport Plus, transmission in S3, which is fast as you can go, chassis in Sport, steering in Sport, braking in Sport, stability control off, M traction control, that kind of helps you when you're drifting. I've got that set in 3, which is kind of pretty minimal intervention. Start stop is off, M sound is on for the laugh. And that's about it. Now, so if I put it into M2 mode, it actually defaults the gearbox into manual for the launch. And what we found in the practice runs is that actually paddle shifting through this isn't the best experience and probably isn't the fastest way. So we're going to try a little trick. We're going to launch in the manual mode, but it will automatically upshift. Then once we're up and running, I'm going to give the gear lever a whack, which will flick it into drive, and then the car will take care of the gear shifts. Is that lazy? Well, not really, because we're here to achieve the fastest time. And we're here to win.
Kia EV6 GT. This is the top of the line EV6. It's very straightforward to drive this thing. It doesn't have a launch control, but it still gets off the line in a hurry and it doesn't waste any time doing it. In order to do that, I need to put it into GT mode. It's this convenient little green button on the steering wheel. Turn that off. And then I just turn traction and stability control completely off by pressing and holding, waiting for that double beep. Everything's off, we're good to go. I put it in drive, mash the accelerator, and it just does its thing. Simple.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, good launch. Slightly behind, but I think I'm gonna make it up. You got this, you got this, you got this. You got this, come on, EV6.
Come on.
You got this, EV6. You got this.
It's close, it's really close.
Oh my God, it is so close. Oh! That was close.
That was fun. That was close.
Fun and close indeed. A lot closer than I was anticipating. I don't know, how's that M2?
The big thing that just lets it down is I find the gearbox really irritating. You just get that hesitation. I had to kind of kick it down, and then of course when the power does flood in, I got a little bit of oversteer, a little bit of slide at the rear. Nothing too dramatic. I mean, the rest of it was pretty good. It brakes beautifully. You know, you can sort of trail brake it, turn it in on the brakes, and then get it turned and fire it out. I just wish it had a slightly easier transmission to make work in this sort of environment.
I have a solution for your transmission issue. Just get rid of it. I don't have one.
Well, technically you have a 1-speed transmission, I suppose, but if we're going to be very pedantic. Right, I'm going to line up this M2 for you, and we can swap. Okay, into the EV6 GT. What a weird mishmash, eh? BMW M2 versus Kia EV6 GT, but same price, and on paper, similar performance. So what am I doing? Well, same as Jonathan, we're in GT mode, the stability's off. All I'm gonna do is mash my right foot hard to the carpet, pick my braking point, and try and get us through the corner and then get out of the corner and back and see if we can use the Kia's extra horsepower to drive us across the line.
So we're gonna see how it goes. The EV6 won the last one. We'll see how this one goes. I know I have better tire, better cornering ability, but that EV6 just has a little bit of a power edge. I'm ready, let's do it.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good launch, M2. But just not enough power.
Still feels light until you get to about 70 miles an hour. Really feel like these brakes have gone a little bit as the day has worn on. We're gonna get it turned, we're gonna get it fired out. Oops, might have hit a cone. Woo. I think now the power is going to ease it across the line. I think I'm winning. I think I'm going to win. Oh.
Oh, it's going to be close.
Come on.
Oh, man.
So I think I probably just had it on the line, but I think this car's getting tired. The brakes and the charge, it's not quite going as fast as it did.
Yeah, agreed. I thought the brakes started to not feel as fresh, but that thing is fast. And it just goes to show how sort of equal these things are. You know, the M2 is, like, it's got more tire, so the corner exit feels really good. Obviously on the straight, I nailed that launch, yet it didn't matter. Like, that EV6 just rocketed out and was walking.
So I think what we're saying is a slightly wounded EV6 is still probably at least, if not more than a match for the very latest BMW M2, which is a kind of crazy story.
That's one for the Kia and one for the M2 by a hair. It's time for a tiebreaker.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, come on, Mr. Kia.
Come on, M. Oh my God. That EV6 is something.
I feel like your battery's giving up a little bit, but we're going to hang on. We're going to see what we can do. Squirrely on the exit. I think I've got the jump on the BMW this time.
EV6! Look at that!
Much better corner weaver. And roaring away for victory. Wow. 130 miles an hour.
I'm impressed.
Well, there we go. That was pretty conclusive, Jonathan, despite only having 50% of battery left.
That's impressive. I mean, I don't even want to know what it would look like with 100% battery.
Yeah, and I did feel like we've been running this, you know, in other races, and I did feel like it wasn't quite pulling as hard as it can, and also that the brakes aren't the best feature of this car, and I braked pretty early, but then I managed to get it through the corner and get it back on the power, and I looked across, and as soon as I got back on the power, you were toast.
Yeah, I mean, as an M car owner myself, this is a sad day, but hey, this is also the future.
And the best numbers. 0 to 60, the winner goes to the Kia at 3.6 seconds. In the quarter mile, the Kia takes it again at 11.5 at 121 miles an hour. Max cornering goes to the M2, pulling 1.24 Gs. And the best time goes to the EV6 GT at 33.7 at 131.1 miles an hour. It's leaderboard time. If you want to check out the official leaderboard, head over to edmunds.com/U-Drags. The Kia beat its previous best time by 0.1 second, but still stays in 12th. And the M2 comes in right behind with its best time of 34.1 at 131.9 miles an hour.
So Jonathan, the Kia wins, and we think he was actually carrying a slight handicap. Truth be told, as you can tell, or maybe not with camera technology, but light is falling on our U-Drag track, and we weren't actually going to run this race at all, but we had a bit of extra time, and on paper these two vehicles line up pretty much an exact match. So we ran it, but the Kia was actually running with less battery charge, about 50% in the end. Now, normally you'd see a significant drop off in performance, but even given all that, and brakes that were getting a bit tired, it still beat the M2, Jonathan.
I don't have any words, really. I mean, there's no excuse. The M, unless it's really hot out here, you know, shouldn't see any performance drop off. Certainly as the gas tank lowers, it should be getting better because it's getting lighter. But yeah, that Kia with, you know, handicap and with the brakes going, you know, going away, it deserves to win. It totally does.
It is an extraordinary car. $60,000 is basically a family shopping car that will outpace Lamborghinis, Ferraris, at least for 60 miles an hour. It's an absolute hoot. And if it had a slightly sharper chassis and slightly better brakes, it would be even better. But it's a worthy winner. That wraps up our U-Drags adventure for this time. Head to edmunds.com/U-Drags for all the latest news and to check out our awesome leaderboard. And while you're there, look at everything else that Edmunds has to offer. Frankly, it's just incredible. And while you're at it, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. There endeth the promo. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.